Hello, once again. This is Dare to Speak. And to let all of you know about how I feel about certain people, celebrities, and things like that, especially those that recently passed away. And there's one person that recently passed away about 3 months ago who was dying from cancer. And from what I remember correctly, it was throat cancer. And it was Beth Chapman from the Dog the Bounty Hunter thing. The whole idea of her going through the suffering and things like that. Of course, I feel bad for anybody who's dying of cancer. I really do. I mean, I cannot even, I don't even want to imagine how fucked up that we must go through, the pain that he must go through. I mean, and the whole suffering, and I mean, the whole thing is, I'm pretty sure it just fucking sucks. And I don't know if she was a smoker that pretty much led to that. I don't know. And I don't know if if it's caused by something else. I honestly don't know. And even though I do give my condolences, I do give my condolences for the family. And at the same time, and I can understand there's like millions of views of people who say they're sorry and stuff like that. And I know I don't want to criticize people that passed away, but I feel it's my place to tell the truth about what she really was. Yeah, she went through a lot. She reformed. I'm happy for her and that stuff. She turned her life around. And her husband pretty much the same way too. He had a bad background and he turned his life around after prison. But the thing that I didn't like, which I noticed in some episodes, even though I don't watch hundreds of them or anything like that, but I do watch maybe about 10 or 20 of them, possibly 30, I think, during a 2 year period or something like that. I have watched. And I noticed that how arrogant the whole family is. And they take things way too far in certain situations towards certain people. And in one episode that I've seen, that she went off on, I don't know if it was a nephew, I believe it was a nephew, who was smoking cigarettes in her car, and he accidentally burned a hole in either on the dashboard, I believe it was in a dashboard or something, and she went off on him. Beth Chapman went off on him, and when he just pretty much had enough of her, so he just got her out of the car and says, "Fine, I'm leaving." And then she yelled at him, saying, "Oh, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts." And she provoked him into a fight, which he didn't do. He didn't fight her, but she wanted him to. And then her husband got in on it and bullied him. And and the rest of the family that was there didn't bother to understand the situation the way they should. And then when he was forced to apologize later on, she gloated. It was the type of arrogance that I even complained about it when with certain people that watched it. She's arrogant, and she's also insensitive towards certain people that she would view as dumb or stupid or anything like that. I do admire the fact that she sticks up for herself, that she's assertive. She doesn't let anybody walk all over her. She doesn't take crap from bullies and this and that. Okay, I admire that big time. But there's times where she overdoes it. She really does overdo it. And her husband is no different. There's been times where he actually overdoes it. They actually go on a power trip. And I could just see the arrogance, even when they take a group picture, the way they just stand there like this, like, yeah, I'm badass. What do you think? Or what are you gonna do? Kind of attitude or image or the vibe they send out. I mean, there's no need for that. I mean, they're just plain stupid. And if the family's watching, I hope they are. I hope they are watching this video. And I just want to let you know. I just want to let the family know, especially the husband. I'm not trying to like talk shit about her just because I'm an asshole or I just want to talk shit about her. It's not because of that. I just want to see the truth about the type of person she also was. There's a good side to her. She really does care about helping people reform from drugs and this and that. She is sensitive to their needs and things like that. But there's also a side of her that makes her an asshole, that makes her a bitch, but to a very unnecessary level. And Dwayne is no different. I'm sorry, Dwayne, but you're also arrogant yourself to a very unreasonable levels at times. Not all the time, but at times you actually yell at people, provoking them into a fight, and you go into a power trip. I'm sorry, but sometimes you're an asshole. So, my condolences again to the family that she passed away from cancer. Nobody deserves to go through that. Nobody does. The pain, the suffering, all that. No one does. But I just don't like it when someone says that someone is a good person. They were never mean. They were always had a good heart. When they exaggerate a little bit. I believe you were exaggerating, and just a little. Not a lot, just a little. So if you have any comments, anybody, if the family's watching this or anybody else is a fan of Dog the Money Hunter and things like that, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm open to any kind of comments that you have and any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them. So again, to all of you, take care.